through northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio is just not losing any steam at all. In fact, just issued by the National Weather Service, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 8:45 for Adams, Allen, Blackford, Grant, Huntington, Jay, Wabash, Wells, and Whitley counties in Indiana. Also previously issued was the severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15 for the counties of northern Allen, DeKalb, Kosciuszko, LaGrange, Noble, Steuben, and Whitley in Indiana. Now, again, all of you are under a severe thunderstorm watch, though, effective tonight until 1 a.m. in the morning. You can see that we have the one very strong line that's coming through here right now, but on the backside, another area of some very strong weather that's now in the Chicago vicinity, showing up in yellow there on your screen behind the line of storms showing up in red, with more on the way yet that's building into Iowa and headed toward Indiana. So it could be a bit of a stormy night. You can see from our storm tracker here that we do have some very significant cells. In fact, if we check also the possibilities or attributes of some of these cells, there's a possibility even of some tornadoes out of some of these systems, especially to the southwest of us. Now, as far as other areas, we are looking at, again, the possibility of some strong weather, perhaps even hail or other dangerous weather situations. We have had reports already this evening of numerous trees down with these storms, and we have had also reports of not only hail, but we've had trees down just to the northwest of us as these have been moving through the northern part of the state. So again, this evening, be very aware of that possibility. We'll take you on through here and show you what is going to be happening. Again, this entire area under severe thunderstorm watches and warnings. The warnings, again, all the counties showing up in yellow here on the screen, which is nearly all of you, and even into northwest Ohio, you have severe thunderstorm watch, and very likely those warnings will extend on into your area. Our futurecast indicating these storms in the next 2 hours by 9:40 will be in northwest Ohio, again, moving basically east. I'm going to be tracking those storms here from the live Doppler 15 Fury Weather Center throughout the rest of this evening. And again, I think this is a very serious situation, so please take shelter as those storms pass overhead.
This has been a severe weather alert.
In the Fort Wayne area, and this depicts exactly where the storms are at this time. A very powerful line that has not let up at all in the last several hours as it's moved through northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio, particularly strong right now from Angola on down through Kendallville, just west and approaching Auburn, passing through Columbia City right now, and in the city of Fort Wayne, we're beginning to get a lot of very strong winds here as well, and on down into Huntington and Wabash counties. Let me also show you a little wider view of what's happening so you can get a perspective of how long this might be lasting. It'll be probably another hour or two as these storms move through the area, the first line. Then we'll get some light rain showing up in green behind that red line, and then we'll have another round of heavy rain coming in from northwest Ohio. We do have additional watches and warnings that continue to be effective here. The National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:45 for Adams, Allen, Blackford, Grant, Huntington County, Jay, Wabash, Wells, and Whitley counties, and a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15 for Allen, DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, Steuben, Whitley counties, and a high wind warning. Again, that's why the sirens are going off. We do not have a tornado warning at this point, but the sirens are going off probably because of the severity of this system, plus the high wind warning that is in effect for our area. This storm system has a history of extremely severe weather as it moved through northwest Indiana. It did have winds associated with it of 70 to 90 miles an hour. We've had multiple reports of hail up to 1 inch. We've also had reports of trees down and power lines down, especially in LaPorte County and up in the Goshen area. So this is definitely a situation that we need to monitor. Once again, if you hear the sirens going off, we do not have a tornado warning yet, but we have a severe thunderstorm warning. And of course, if there is a severe thunderstorm warning, there's always that possibility of rotation. Very strong winds, so I would certainly recommend you take shelter immediately until these storms pass. Meanwhile, I'm going to be right here in the live Doppler 15 Fury Weather Center tracking the storms and keeping you notified.
This has been a severe weather alert from the News Channel 15 Live Doppler 15 Weather Center.
Indiana and Northwest Ohio, just issued by the National Weather Service, a new alert is a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 9:15 tonight for, again, Allen County. They keep extending that. DeKalb County, Steuben County in Indiana, and in Ohio, Defiance, Paulding, and Williams. Again, that is until 9:15 tonight. And many of the other counties, you continue under warnings here until around 8:45. Let me give you an expanded view of what's happening here as we check out our storm tracker tonight. A strong line of thunderstorms has a history of producing winds up to 70 to 90 miles an hour. We've had reports of trees down, power lines down, all down around the South Bend Goshen area. So this does have a huge impact with the potential for strong weather. We have the probability even of some hail here with some of these systems. We also have the possibility even of some rotation. There have been some reports, unconfirmed at this point, of funnel cloud sightings. We'll see how that goes as we move through the evening here. But some of the cities in the area that might have the potential for some strong weather will continue to be in this region here in northern Indiana and northwest Ohio, and that continuing then on through the evening hours. As we move on through the evening, then our storm tracker showing this system moving east, northeast, everything showing up in pink. Severe thunderstorm watch until 1 a.m. In yellow, severe thunderstorm warnings. Certainly a very strong weather system. As we move through our Fury tracker, you can see in the next 2 hours it's expected to pass through the downtown area of Fort Wayne on into northwest Ohio. Huntington County, you still have a pretty good dose of some very strong showers. People that you know that might be outside at Rib Fest or events that are outdoors, if you can reach them by cell phone and ask them to take shelter while these storms pass by, it would be recommended. We do again have multiple lightning strikes that are showing up with these thunderstorms as well. I'll be here in the Doppler Weather Center tracking this weather and keeping you informed.
This has been a severe weather alert.
We have a new weather alert from the National Weather Service. Take a look at our live Doppler 15 Fury at the powerful storms that are moving through northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio. The National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, severe thunderstorm warning effective until 9:45 tonight for Adams, Allen, Blackford, Jay, and Wells County in Indiana, and for the counties of Defiance, Paulding, and Van Wert in Ohio. Also, as we expand our view, you can see that those thunderstorms are continuing from the Michigan state line even into southern Michigan, all the way down into central Indiana. Areas that you see showing up in pink indicate areas where there is a severe thunderstorm watch, that until 1 o'clock in the morning. However, if it's showing up in yellow, those counties, and that includes many of you, in fact, most all of you, have severe thunderstorm warnings. With our new storm tracker, I can give you an idea of the direction some of these storms are moving. Ashley and Hudson, you'll be getting some strong thunderstorms about 8:39 to 8:41. Also, as we examine some of the other cells just to the east of Fort Wayne, that's headed into the countryside. However, as we examine some of the others, we're going to continue to find some showing some towns that are directly in sight of these thunderstorms. For example, Bluffton and Bern, you're going to get a powerful dose here. You'll notice that a lot of these storms are moving different directions. Hartford City, Albany, and Red Key, be on the lookout for a powerful storm there. And Switzer, LaFountain, and Van Buren, again, a very strong thunderstorm for you. Once again, all of these counties showing up in yellow, severe thunderstorm warnings. If it's showing up in pink, severe thunderstorm watches, and that continues until well into the nighttime, until 1 a.m. Our Fury tracker has these storms continuing across Allen County through downtown Fort Wayne, all the way down toward Huntington County, and moving east again at about 45 miles an hour, although we've had wind gusts reported 70 to 90 miles an hour with this system. Check out these lightning strikes. In the past 30 minutes alone, we have had very close to, well, we're well over 9,000, close to 10,000 lightning strikes, and that is in 30 minutes alone. So even if there's not a tornado warning, be aware there's a high wind warning. We have severe thunderstorm warnings, and at any time when we have those types of alerts, hours, a funnel cloud or a tornado could develop. And when there is so much lightning present, we do not want you to be outside, so please take shelter until these storms pass over. We want you to be safe. And I'll be right here in the Live Doppler 15 Fury Weather Center monitoring that weather situation for you.
This has been a severe weather alert from the News Channel 15 Live Doppler 15 Weather Center.